Are you even aware why things are happening in your life, in your reality right now? And what do I mean exactly? Have you ever noticed that whatever you believe about yourself consciously somehow seems to be keep showing up in your everyday life? If you believe, that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve it, you're going to find evidence to reflect that back to you and make that feeling even stronger. And it's no different as if you believe people don't support you, whether it's in relationships, at work. You tend to just notice those people that don't and always seem to let you down. And actually, you feel like you keep attracting more people into your life who seem to make you feel even more despair. And if you believe money is hard to make and come by, you're going to see examples everywhere, because you won't see the opportunities and you never find a way to even get more money. And if you do, it slips out your fingers. You'll keep almost making the same amount of money every month, no matter how hard you work or what else you try doing. The same results keep showing up. When we believe the opposite, maybe you believe you're capable, you're worthy of success, you're able to create your life exactly how you want, because then you'll start seeing the opportunities that were always there. You'll find the support, you'll see all the possibilities, and you'll become the magnet to everything that you want. Now, does that mean that that world around us suddenly changed? No. What changed? What changed was what you were focusing on. Well, what your mind was allowing you to see. You see, your mind has a filtering system from thousands of particles of information, the reticular activating system, and its only job is to sort through those millions of pieces of information it's constantly picking up every day. And it gets to decide what it gets to give you and your attention. And the problem is, it doesn't filter what's true or necessarily what you think you want in your conscious mind. It will filter your truth beliefs, the hidden ones that you're not even aware of, and also the conscious ones you are aware of. So if you believe you're not good enough, your mind is constantly looking for evidence in this 3D world to prove it to you. And it reminds you all the time of the mistakes. It's going to focus on criticism, judgment. It's going to compare you to other people. And it will ignore all the evidence that is around that says you're actually doing well. You won't focus on that or even see it. And that's why so many women end up feeling stuck and behind, not because their life is stuck. No, far from it, because they're looking at life through the set of beliefs that they don't even realize they're carrying, that they've got. Now, for years, I believed I had to do everything alone. It was simple. That was how I coped. That's what I had to do. And because I believed that, I kept finding evidence that supported that. I only saw that lens of reality of the world and the people around me. So all I saw were people that were struggling alone. I noticed messages about working harder, that I wasn't doing enough. And I would only pick out on stories about self-made success. And I only heard stories and pick up on how hard it is to make money, how hard it is to be successful. And that's what just confirmed my belief. What I didn't notice there were coaches and courses and mentors and support systems and communities out there helping people grow, expand, feel confident. Not because they weren't there, they always were, but my beliefs were filtering them out. The very second I started changing those beliefs that were keeping me held behind, I started seeing and attracting a whole new reality. Nothing outside the world had changed, but what I could see, the opportunities started to come in. They were always there, but I could not see them with limiting beliefs. But now, once I started shifting them, I started to see them. So here's a question for you. What belief are you carrying right now that might be shaping what you're currently reacting to, seeing in the world, that isn't true? And what else might be possible? Because often the biggest thing that changes our life isn't changing the world around us, which we've often been shown to and believe we have to do. It's changing our own lens that we're seeing the world through, noticing. And, nothing changes really until we change how we see ourselves, self-awareness. So if you're sitting there thinking, well, okay, I can see some of my limiting beliefs now, but how do I actually change them? Let me share 3 simple things and ways that make the biggest difference for me in changing them. Now, the first thing ever is self-awareness, because you cannot change anything that you're not aware of. And that's about yourself. So start paying more attention to what you are repeatedly telling yourself throughout the day. Do you tell yourself that you're not good enough? Be honest, that money's hard to make, that you're always struggling, that no one ever helps you, that people don't understand you. Write them down, because once a belief is written on paper, you can finally see it for what it is. And it was never yours in the first place. These beliefs were given to us through childhood. They're not facts, they're not truth. So the second thing is to ask yourself a powerful question, and I do this all the time. The minute I get confronted with something I don't really believe or want, I ask myself, is this true? Or have I just repeated it so many times that it feels true? For years, I believed I had to do it all alone. I struggled. I didn't believe I was good enough. But was it actually true? Well, no. It was simply a story I'd been carrying for years. The moment you question your beliefs, you'll loosen its grip on your life. And that's the major key. So the third thing is to decide what you want to believe instead. You get the choice. Now, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Not what you wish was true. What belief would generally help you create the life that you want, that you truly desire? For me, it became, I'll give you some of the beliefs that I wanted. I am capable, I am worthy, I trust myself, I am supported at all times, and money flows to me effortlessly and easily in continuous ways. So what did I do with them? I started looking for evidence of those beliefs. That is one of the key things, because at the minute you're just filtering the beliefs that are giving you the evidence, the things that you don't want. Because remember, your mind is always filtering your reality. If it's going to look out for evidence, let's give it something empowering to look for. Start noticing the good things throughout the day. Stop holding on to the things that don't work out so much. Because here's the beautiful and easy thing. The more evidence you collect, the stronger the new belief becomes. And the stronger that new belief becomes, yeah, you're getting this now, the more your life starts changing to reflect it back to you. So today I'd love you to ask yourself, what belief am I ready to let go of? You'll probably have one in your mind at the minute. And what belief would I rather have and live by instead? What would I love my mind to filter to search for more? Because that one decision today could change the entire direction and outcome of your life. In my coaching program, Reconnect Your Fire, I mentor and teach this formula in depth. So you're changing your identity, the reality, and the outcomes to what you want rather than what your mind's leading you down, which is why it's a group. So it's a supportive container as well, because when one grows, we all do. And it's not rocket science, but it's also having that support, which speeds things up, which gives you that container of safety. And it does work to the point of you're like, why didn't I know this before? So all my details are below, or contact me on social media. But please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming videos this week and the rest of the next following weeks, because I'm going to be talking about how we block our own wealth and abundance and how we can turn that around and how we can learn to trust ourselves to make better decisions. But until next time, much love and thanks.